Good good evening, dear guests and respected Toastmasters. A very warm welcome to the online meeting of Eloquent Elites Gavel Club. I am Gavalier Avnikal, and I'm truly delighted to serve as a Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Every Gavel Club is affiliated with Toastmasters International and gives young individuals under 18 a platform to grow into confident speakers and leaders. Let's talk about what's our ultimate goal. The Toastmasters mission says it all. We provide a supportive and positive learning environment where members build communication and leadership skills, leading to self confidence and personal growth. Now, before we dive into the meeting, let's get ourselves Zoom ready. Have you renamed yourself correctly? If not, now's your moment. Role players already know what to do. Toastmasters without role add TM before your name. Gavaliers without role add Gav before your name. And our lovely guests, please add guest before your name. Let's take 10 seconds for this. Done? Great. Next, a quick check. Are your phones on silent or any other background noise around you? Let's fix that in the next 5 seconds. Let's talk about being a great audience. Mic discipline is the key. Please stay muted and unmute only when invited. Cameras on, please. Speakers love seeing real faces, not black screens. If you think it doesn't matter, let me tell you, it does make a huge difference. And here's a small challenge. Can we all sit still and avoid unnecessary movements, eating or sipping while our camera is on? Let's give our speakers our full attention. If you need to step away, no problem. Just switch off your video quietly. While a speaker is speaking, let's keep the general chat box silent. No distractions. But once they are done, that's your time. Drop your feedback in the chat. Want to appreciate a speaker instantly? Use reactions such as high five, namaste, and applause. Let's make it lively. A few important technical reminders. Please do not share your screen unless your role requires it. And do inform the chair before doing so. Speakers, do not forget to pin the timer or ensure it is visible to you. This meeting is being recorded. And here's a question for you. Are you planning to leave immediately after the meeting? I hope not. Stay back, connect, and network. It's often the best part. Thank you for your cooperation. Now that we are all set, let's make this meeting engaging, energetic, and memorable. It's my proud privilege to introduce the presiding officer of the day, Gavalier Anika Kohli. She is from Utpal Shanghavi Global School, a passionate advocate for education and community service. As a national swimmer, she has developed discipline and teamwork skills. She has created spoken English videos to empower others through education. Over to you, Gavalier Anika.
Anika had a problem joining, she said that she's traveling, so she may not be able to. So, as counselor of the club, I take up the presiding officer's role. I'll introduce myself. I'm Girija Deshpande. I'm a Toastmaster from Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club. And I'm the founder of this club, and the co-founders are also members of this club. Aditya Verlekar and Sara Verlekar, who is presently the president. Both of them are members of this club. Now, a Gavel Club is something where budding talents get opportunity to blossom, to express themselves. A tongue-tied nightingale, which has got beautiful thoughts, tunes, and melody, is not able to express itself because its tongue is tied. Similarly, there are so many people who have got beautiful ideas, kind hearts, very generous souls. They have talents, but because of fear or lack of confidence or lack of right of words, they do not express themselves. One is lack of opportunity, second is lack of exposure, third is lack of confidence. These three things affect a person's expression. But fortunately, Toastmasters is an organization that has given us an opportunity to enhance our presentation. And right from a very young age, this is possible for you because of Gavel Club. You are not joining a crash program of a week or 10 days and trying to perk up your speaking ability. Instead, what you're doing is you're joining a Gavel Club where gradually you are improving your skills. There is no pressure, there's no stress. Nobody says you have to take this role at this time. Voluntarily, you realize that you are picking up confidence as you watch other people speak. As you listen to other people speak, ideas strike you and you begin to realize, I can do it. You take up a role and then you begin to realize, oh, probably I could have done it better. Introspection helps you. So, more than any counselor, mentor, guide, you are able to watch yourself because we are always on Zoom. We are recorded. You are able to watch your progress and you are the best guide for yourself. That is how you are growing. So I give all the credit to you for taking this initiative and for taking part in this meeting and in every meeting whenever it's possible for you and taking up roles because the more you participate, the better you become, right? So any skill, you become better at it only by practice. So I'm very motivated to be a part of this club to see these young people doing so well. Now I would like to introduce Tashi Singh, who is going to be the Gavel Master of the day. Tashi is a very motivated, inspiring young girl. Her father is also a Toastmaster. So very often she attends Toastmasters meetings and she likes to participate in table topics, just shares her thoughts openly. And she doesn't think, oh, I'm so young and these people are adult. How will my thoughts gel here? This is my thoughts and I'm sharing it. She owns it. She owns the stage. So I'm very proud of her and happy to present her to you. Over to you, Gavel Master of the Day, Tashi.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Girja ma'am, for that sweet introduction. Dear guests, Gavaliers, and Toastmasters, welcome to the Eloquent Elites Gavel Club meeting. Today's theme is Think Big, Act Bigger. Today's theme, Think Big, Act Bigger, teaches us that dreaming is only the first step towards success. Every invention, achievement, and change in the world began as a simple idea in a person's mind. But what truly makes the difference is the courage to take action. This theme reminds us that if we want to achieve something extraordinary, we must not only imagine great things but also work hard, stay determined, and take bold steps to turn our dreams into reality. Now, let's see the meeting structure. The meeting is divided into three sections. The first section is of prepared speeches. I will lead this session. The second session, table topic session, will be led by Gabriel Niyati Rena. The third session, evaluation session, will be led by the general evaluator Gabriel Avni Kyal. I am glad to introduce the general evaluator. Gavilia Avnikar is an energetic class 8 student from the Assembly of God's Church School, Asansol. Hailing from the vibrant city of Asansol, West Bengal, she is known for her boundless curiosity and her love for exploring new ideas. Whether it's diving into a new subject or experimenting with colors on a canvas, Avni approaches everything with enthusiasm and creativity. When she's not studying, you will often find her lost in her world of art, where imagination takes shape and stories come alive through her brushstrokes. I invite her to explain the role of a general evaluator.
Thank you for that sweet introduction, Gal Master of the Day. Greetings, fellow Gavaliers, guests, and Toastmasters. The purpose of the General Evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place before the meeting and throughout the meeting. The purpose of this role is to support the club maintain good quality and follow best practices. I have a team of speech evaluator, grammarian, a counter, active listener, and timer. During evaluation session, I will call upon them to present their reports. And after that, I will present my observations of the entire meeting. Thank you. Over to you, Gavel Master of the Day, Gavilia Tashi.
Thank you. We eagerly await your evaluation session to know our strengths and weaknesses. I am happy to introduce our grammarian, Gavalia Dhruv Ghumare. Gavalia Dhruv Ghumare is an energetic and outgoing boy and is gifted in sports. He brings enthusiasm, discipline, and a strong team spirit to every game he plays. His friendly, talkative nature makes him easy to connect with, and he blends effortlessly into any group, whether he is taking part in activities or making new friends. He is known for his warm personality, confidence, and ability to make others feel included. Over to you, Gavilia Dhruv Gurmare, to explain your role as a grammarian.
Thank you, Gavel Master of the Day, Tashi Singh. Good evening to one and all present here. I am Gavilia Dhruv Gumbre, the grammarian for today. As grammarian, the grammarian role is very crucial in enhancing the language skills and promoting communication. communication. Toastmasters meeting. To achieve this as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay a close attention to all the speakers and carefully use the language. I will make note of outstanding words, remarkable idioms, and memorable quotes. I will also make note of areas of improvement and pronunciation errors. I will present the word of the day and the idiom of the day, and I appeal to all of the speakers to use the word of the day and the idiom of the day whenever you speak. Thank you.
You're sharing your PPT regarding the word and the idiom of the day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Just a second.
Yeah.
File.
What happened, Dhruv?
Nothing, ma'am. Just a second. My system has gone hang. Wait a minute, ma'am. Just a second.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Don't relax.
Yes, ma'am.
If it's a problem, just read out the word of the day and the idiom of the day, and we can
Ma'am,
carry
done,
on.
ma'am. Done.
Okay, okay. During practice, you shared it very easily.
Yes, ma'am. Just a second. It has hanged at end time only.
Okay.
Ma'am, it is there.
But we can't see it. You have to first click share below, right?
I,
Which you did. Yeah,
yes,
you
ma'am.
did it last time. So if you had forgotten now, click share
No.
below. If you have a problem, you can just send the presentation to me and I can open it. Just send the
The-
presentation to me by WhatsApp
Okay.
also. It'll do. Are you sending?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Madhavi, MSc.
Okay, Kondu. Okay, Balu. Bye. The presentation PPTX you can see on top, right? The other one
Okay.
is.
Yes, ma'am.
When you practiced, you opened it properly, beta.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Yes, you got it. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry for the
No problem.
inconvenience.
No problem. Okay.
Okay. So the word of the day is trailblazer, which means a person who is first to discover something or do something, and so make it possible for other people to follow. It is pronounced as trailblazer. Since some example of the word of the day is, since it is debut in 1952, the toy has been trailblazer. And second example is, to the rest of the baseball world, Davis is known as a trailblazer. And idiom of the day is shoot for the moon, which means as to set your goals or ambitions very high and to strive for the best possible outcome, even if it seems difficult or out of reach. Some examples for shoot of the moon is, she decided to shoot for the moon and apply for her dream job, even thought he knew it was highly competitive. Don't be afraid to shoot for the moon. You might end up achieving more than you ever expected. Thank you. Over to you, Gavin Master of the Day.
Thank Thank you, Cavalier Dhruv Ghumare. Now we move on to our counter, Cavalier Dhruvi Joshi. Cavalier Dhruvi Nikhil Joshi lives in Kalyan. Her hobbies are badminton, cycling, dancing, and swimming. She loves to lose herself listening to music. She is an expert at it. She believes she is an introvert. She wants to make new friends. She trusts people easily, and this has not always played out well for her, she says. Over to you, Cavalier Dhruvi Joshi.
Thank you, Gavel Master of the Day. Dear Gavel Master of the Day, fellow Gaveliers and guests, my duty as our counter is to listen attentively to each speaker. Basically, I will make the note of the use of the crutch sounds such as filler words such as but, so, right, okay, like, then, well, basically, absolutely, seriously, and etc. Filler phrases such as you know, you see, I mean, etc. used by speakers. When called upon, I will give a report of these speaking errors. I hope this report will help cure speakers of annoying habit of using vocalized pauses and filler words. This role as our counter is bound to sharpen my focus and concentration. I hope I will catch the bull by the horns. Over to you, Gavel Master of the Day.
Thank you, Cavalier Dhruvi Joshi. Now we move on to the next role player, active listener, Cavalier Havya RC. Cavalier Havya Rahavendra lives in Bangalore and loves arts and crafts. She enjoys painting, drawing, playing with friends, and traveling with her family. She is currently learning karate and a baker's level 7, a cheerful and curious child. Havya loves making new friends and discovering new things. Since the age of 7, she has been exploring new places with her mother as an enthusiastic backpacker, traveling every 6 months. Through the Gavels Club, Havya hopes to learn the art of structured speaking while making many new friends along the way. I invite her to explain her role as an active listener.
Thank you for the wonderful introduction, Tashi. Fellow Cavaliers, being a good listener is just as important as being a good speaker. Toastmasters and in turn, Gavel Club train us to develop leadership qualities. The best leaders are not all talk. It is by listening they know the pulse of the people they lead. Only when you understand your team, you can motivate them, inspire them, and lead them. The situation today is listening is not a skill that is taught as part of the school curriculum. So let us learn it here. As the active listener, I will note interesting tidbits of information from any of the speakers and ask questions during the evaluation section of the meeting to see if everyone was paying attention. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Cavaliers. Let's listen and observe carefully so that we can give resounding responses to the questions of our active listener. Now, the next role player is timer, Cavalier Sahana Sanjeev. Cavalier Sahana Sanjeev is a bright young student from Mumbai Euro School, Airoli. Along with her academics, she is pursuing her passion for the arts, learning contemporary dance and Carnatic music, and also nurturing her love for drawing and creativity. Timer Cavalier Sahana Sanjeev, please share the timing guidelines for the book review session and tabletop prepared speech session.
Thank you so much, Gavel Master of the Day, for the lovely introduction. Good evening, guests, Gaveliers, parents, and Toastmasters. I'm Sahana Sanjeev, and I'm the timer for today. I'm happy and proud to take up this role Timer is the backbone of the meeting. Following timelines is the hallmark of professionalism. Toastmasters has given us this excellent tool to train us in keeping any speech and meeting within timelines. As you heard from our Gavel Master of the Day, there are 3 sections in this meeting. I will now present the timelines for book review section and prepared speech section. For the book review section, the time allotted is 3 to 5 minutes. At 3 minutes, my virtual background will turn to green. At 4 minutes, my virtual background will turn to yellow, and at 5 minutes, it will turn to red and be red till the speaker finishes speaking. For the prepared speech sections, we have 3 prepared speeches today. For speaker 1, the time allotted is 4 to 6 minutes. For speaker 2 and 3, at 4 minutes, the virtual screen will turn green. At 5 minutes, it will turn yellow. And at 6 minutes, it will turn red till the speaker finishes to speak. For the speaker 2 and 3, the time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, the screen will turn green. At 6 minutes, it will turn yellow. And at 7 minutes, it will turn red until the speaker finishes to speak. I will present the timing report when it is called for. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavlia Sahana Sanjeev. The hands of a clock keep moving. It's time for us to get moving. Now, let me introduce the book reviewer.
One
He
minute.
is
1 minute. Just now, I have received a message from the book reviewer, Prithvik Sethi, that he's not keeping well at all, so he will not be able to participate in the meeting. So we will not have book review. We will directly start with the prepared speech section.
okay.
Yeah. So you can start with the prepared speech section. Okay? Yeah.
Before we move to the prepared speech session, I will revisit the theme of the day. Think big, act bigger. As we move on to the prepared speech session, we have already seen the theme coming alive. Every speaker standing here today first had the courage to think beyond fear and believe in their abilities. Public speaking itself is an example of thinking big and acting bigger because confidence grows only when we step forward, accept challenges, and express ourselves boldly. Today, we have 3 speakers. Gavalia Viha Ghosh is the first speaker. Her evaluator is Gavalia Hridaya Nair. Happy to introduce Gavalia Hridaya Nair. Gavalia Hridaya Girish Nair is a student of Poda International School, Navi Mumbai. She has completed her CC manual. She writes poetry, debating, and watching football. She also loves doing Formula 1. I invite her to read out the speech objectives of Gavalia Viha Ghosh.
Thank you, Gavel Master, for that wonderful introduction. Good evening, Toastmaster, guests, and Gaveliers. I am Gavelia Ridya, the evaluator of Gavelia Viha. So, the objectives for your first speech, the icebreaker, is to begin speaking before an audience, to discover speaking skills you already have, and the skills that you need some attention. As you know, the time is 4 to 6 minutes. Good luck and shoot for the moon.
Thank you, speech evaluator Hridaya Nair. While Gavalia Viha Ghosh is taking her speaking position, let me introduce her and usher her in. Gavalia Viha Ghosh is a grade 10 student at New Horizon International School. She is a vibrant mix of creativity, energy, and determination. Her passions span dancing, crafting, reading, and playing football as part of a school girls' team. A dedicated Kathak dancer for 9 years. She has had the honor of performing alongside her guru, Miss Mukta Joshi, on renowned stages. Viha is known for empathy, helpful spirit, and lively nature. Gavalier Viha Ghosh, can you please confirm if you are in your speaking position?
Because video is not on. So just let's wait a minute. Probably there is some technical issue.
Okay.
Just a second back, I saw it was blurred. Her screen was blurred.
Excuse me, Gavalier Viha has messaged me. She has been disconnected and will reconnect.
She is reconnecting. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll wait. Yeah, thank you.
Ma'am, so what should I do now? Move on to the next speaker?
No, wait. She's reconnecting. Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Viha, do you want to wait? We go ahead with the next speaker and then you will rejoin. I don't see a message also. Okay, you proceed with the next speaker. The second speaker, Arav Gowda. For him, they introduce the speech evaluator and let the evaluator give this thing. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. This next speaker is Gavalia I.F. Goda. His speech evaluator is Toastmaster Kiran Kapoor. And let me introduce Toastmaster Kiran Kapoor. Toastmaster Kiran Kapoor is a homemaker who loves travel and is eager to improve her communication and listening skills. I invite her to read out the speech objectives of Gavalia R.F. Goda.
Thank you, Gavil, Master of the Day. Today, Gavil Arav Goda is going to deliver his speech, and the objective is select an appropriate outline which allows listener to easily follow and understand your speech. Make your message clear with supporting material directly contributing to that message. Use appropriate transitions when moving from one idea to another. Create a strong opening and conclusion. Back to you, Gavil, Master of the Day.
Thank you, speech evaluator Toastmaster Kiran Kapoor. While Gavalia R.F. Goda is taking his speaking position, let me introduce him and usher him in. Gavalia R.F. Goda loves football and music. He is good in gathering insights. If he is interested in knowing it in detail, example world geography, history, and science, he is someone who likes to talk only when it makes sense. Gavalia R.F. Goda, can you please confirm if you are in a speaking position?
Yes, Geobody, I'm in my speaking position.
Good.
You're not audible enough. You have to increase your voice. Can you speak again?
Yes, Geobody, I'm in my speaking position.
I think you have to move to your left because there is light falling on your face. We can't see you. Can you move to your left? A little more to your left. Left.
Ma'am, I'll just shift the light source.
Because there is light coming onto your face and it's all blurry.
Like if
You move to your left. No, that's all we are saying. Move to your left.
ma'am, the left is window.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, fine. So, is there a light coming from behind?
Yes, ma'am. Set up a light because I will not be able to see, ma'am.
Okay, ठीक. Now where you are is fine. Don't keep moving to the other side. Okay, where you are is fine. And now you are audible also. Yes, Darsh. Now you can announce his title.
Okay, good. You're clearly visible and audible. Arav Goda, my first football match. My first football match. Arav Goda, over to you.
Good evening, Cavaliers. They say memory is a selective thing. You might forget what you had for dinner 2 nights ago, or the name of the movie you watched last month, but you never forget your first experience, especially if it's special. For most of you, it might be your first day at school. For some of you, it might be your first performance. For me, it was my first unforgettable experience was on a crisp Saturday morning, standing on edge of a lime green field that felt as vast as the ocean. I stood there, adjusting my jersey, looking at the white lines, which created the boundaries of my world for the next hour and a half. I wasn't just a spectator, but I was a player today. I want to take you through my first journey of my very first football match. A day began with trembling hands and ended with a high stakes drama. Taught me more than a textbook could. The morning began long before the whistle blew. I remember the ritual, that specific sock, pulling it, then wearing my shin guards and tying my shoelaces. Then I went out to the field. We all took our positions. And then the referee signaled us and whistled the starting signal. The first whistle was a shock to my system. Suddenly, I forgot my practice, my drills. It was just a blur of motions, frantic shouting of coaches, heavy thud of wood everywhere, constant rhythmic breathing of the players moving past me. For the first 20 minutes, I was just thinking where I was running. Then, in the second half, all the newness wore off. I knew where I was, I knew what I had to do. I wasn't a star player. I was like a small link in a big chain, helping the team move forward as one. I remember the specific moment when I collided with an opponent, going for a header trying to score a goal. I hit the ground hard, cold mud seeping into my kit. For a second, I just wanted to stay down and sleep. But then I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was my teammate. He pulled me back to my feet, and then I looked at 10 other players wearing the same jersey and with the same admiration. I wasn't there for myself. I was there for the people who were wearing the same colors, for the people who were suffering through the same problems and pushing forward. Then when we fought through the fatigue, and then the final whistle blew. The silence was followed by a heavy, haunting, predatory silence. I remember it wasn't like any other sport where everybody was excited. For football, it was a silence. I walked to the center circle as the referee walked to the penalty box. He placed the ball 12 yards away from the goal, and then turn by turn, all of my teammates took a chance. Everybody missed. It was all on me. Then coach called my name. The walk from the center circle to the penalty box felt like 1,000 miles. Every step I took, the goal started looking smaller and the goalkeeper looked like a giant. I thought I wouldn't score. I felt the blood rushing into my chest. Then I reached the spot. I picked up the ball, tried to set it as per my way. But for surprise, I felt the ball was heavy, as if it were made by lead. Then I kept the ball. I just took 5 steps back and waited. The referee blew the whistle. It was sharp, it was final. Everything fell away. I forgot how to even walk. I just ran and swung my left foot with all I had. Then, for shocking turn, I heard the ping of the ball hitting the sweet spot of my boot. Time seemed to slow down. The ball curled through the air magnificently. The goalkeeper dived, finger grazing through the air. but we all saw he was too late. The sound of the ball hitting the net was the most beautiful thing I had ever heard. For a heartbeat, I just stood there in shock. Then I fell to the ground. I thought it was the opponents, but no, it was my own teammates. They were in a tidal wave of joy. We celebrated. We had won. The match taught me courage isn't in the absence of fear. It is to go to the penalty spot, to keep the ball, and to take the shot, even when you know your knees are shaking. It taught me that victory is not built on trust. It is built, sorry, victory is built on trust. We all face penalty spots in our lives, moments where everything rests in our shoulder. My advice, trust your teammates, take your breath, and wait. And when the final whistle blows, just kick with all you have. Thank you.
That was an amazing speech. The last and final speaker is Gaulia Kashvi Agrawal. Her speech evaluator is Toastmaster Ajit Krishnan. Here is the brief introduction. Toastmaster Ajit Gopalakrishnan is a passionate sales professional with automotive industry. His hobbies include reading and listening to music. He believes that having an attitude of doing anything better than earlier always helps in achieving the best. I invite him to read out the speech objectives of Gaulia Kashvi Agrawal.
Thank you, Gravel Toastmaster of the Day, Tashi Singh. And lovely to see all of you here. And my target speaker is Kashvi Agarwal, and she's attempting her project 8, Get Comfortable with Visual Aids. And the objectives of the project is select visual aids that are appropriate for your message and audience, and use visual aids correctly with ease and confidence. And the time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes, and I wish her all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, speech evaluator Toastmaster Ajit Krishnan. While Gaulia Kashvi Agrawal is taking her speaking position, let me introduce her and usher her in. Gaulia Kashvi Agrawal likes to live by roots. A 10-year-old with a kind heart who is empathetic towards others' pain and suffering. She is passionate for dancing and is a bookworm. She loves to live in the world of books and has recently opened a children's library in her summer vacation for the kids of our society to develop the community of young readers and to instill the attitude of sharing, thereby encouraging sustainability through reusing resources by putting old read books for others to read. Gavalia Kashvi Agrawal, can you please confirm if you are in your speaking position?
Yes, I am in my speaking position.
Good. You are clearly visible and audible. Gavalia Kashvi Agrawal, beyond the spotlight. Beyond the spotlight, Kashvi Agrawal, over to you.
Good evening, respected Toastmasters and fellow Cavaliers. Today, I want to begin with something interesting. I am going to show you a short video clip. So, what do you see? Luxury, grandeur, decorations, celebrities, and maybe even something that feels too much? And now, let me ask you honestly, what was your first thought? Some of you might have thought, wow, that's beautiful. But majority people would say, they're just showing off. It's unnecessary. It's a waste of money. Today, I am not here to defend a wedding. I stand here to share a different perspective. I am here to challenge a mindset. We live in a generation of instant opinions. We see a 30-second clip and form a 100% judgment. No context, no deeper thought, no second perspective. But every story has two sides. And today, I want to show you the side we often ignore. What you saw was luxury. What you didn't see was livelihood. What we see is only the surface. A grand wedding like this is not just about one family celebrating. It is actually about thousands of people working together behind the scenes. Behind that one celebration, there are workers setting up stages overnight, florists creating decorations by hand, chefs and kitchen staff cooking for hours, drivers, cleaners, and security personnel working tirelessly, designers, tailors, and artists showcasing their skills. These are not just workers, these are people with families, responsibilities, and dreams. Each of these people is not just working on a wedding, they are earning a livelihood. For them, this is not a display of wealth, this is a source of income. A grand event like this can employ thousands of workers. From small vendors to big companies, everyone gets an opportunity. This is survival. This is opportunity. So, when we criticize such events, are we really seeing the full picture? Let's take an example. A local artisan who makes handmade decorations might get a huge order for such weddings. That order could support his family for months. A small catering team might get future clients and exposure. A young photographer or mehendi artist might get a big break. These events create a chain reaction. One opportunity leads to another. This is how economies grow, through spending and circulation of money. Now, I'm not saying that every expensive event is perfect or necessary. But what I am saying is, we should think before we judge. In today's world, it has become very easy to criticize. We see something online and within seconds, we form an opinion. We comment, we troll, we judge. But do we pause and think? Do we ask, what impact does this actually have? Let me give you an example. Imagine a big school function. We see the stage, the lights, the performances. But behind that, there are students practicing, teachers organizing, helpers arranging everything. Without them, the event wouldn't have existed. Similarly, behind every grand event, there are countless unseen efforts. Every role matters. Whether someone is designing a luxury outfit or arranging chairs for guests, both are contributing. Both deserve respect because dignity of work is important. No work is small. So, yes, grand celebrations may look extravagant, but they also create jobs, support businesses, promote skills and talent, boost industries like hospitality, fashion, and media. So instead of only seeing the glamour, let's also see the impact. Now, I'm not saying that we should blindly support extravagance. Balance matters. But judgment without understanding is unfair. Because when we say show off, we silence the stories that truly matter. Today, I want to leave you with one simple thought. The next time you see something grand, don't just look at it. Think about it. Think about the people behind it. Think about the opportunities it creates. Think about the bigger picture. That video you saw at the beginning, it was not just a wedding. It was a platform that brought together talent, effort, and opportunity for thousands of people. So, before we say it was just too much, let us ask ourselves, Are we seeing the full story? Because sometimes what looks like luxury on the outside is actually livelihood on the inside. So, the next time you see something grand, don't just look at the spotlight, look at the shadows behind it. Because that is where the real story lives. Thank you.
That was a lovely speech. Since Gavalier Vihar Ghosh's internet problem is now solved, Gavalier evaluator Hridaya, can you just read the speech objectives again?
Yes. Good evening once again. Speech objectives for Project One Icebreaker are to begin speaking before an audience, to discover speaking skills you already have and skills that you need some attention. Over to the gavel master of the day. Thank you.
Okay, just a minute. Thank you, speech evaluator. Gavalier Hridaya Nayak. While Gavalier Vihar Ghosh is taking her speaking position, let me introduce her and usher her in. Gavalier Vihar Ghosh is a grade 10 student at New Horizon International School. She is a vibrant mix of creativity, energy, and determination. Her passions span dancing, reading, crafting, and playing football as part of a school girls' team. A dedicated Kathak dancer for 9 years. She has had the honor of performing alongside her guru, Miss Mukta Joshi, on renowned stages. Viha is known for empathy, helpful spirit, and lively nature. Gauria Viha Ghosh, can you please confirm if you're in your speaking position?
I am in my speaking position.
Good. You're clearly visible and audible. Gauria Viha Ghosh. Many layers, one voice. Many layers, one voice. Viha Ghosh.
Thank you, Gavel Master of the Day, for that wonderful introduction. And I apologize for the earlier inconvenience caused. Janelle Monáe rightly said, embrace what makes you unique, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Do you know one such unique quality of mine? Is that I can turn the simplest conversation into a debate, a deep discussion about life, or total chaos. Sometimes it's all three at once. Good evening, fellow Gavaliers and dear guests. I am Riha Ghosh, a proud 15-year-old Mumbaikar or Thanekar, as I was born in Mumbai and have lived in Mumbai and Thane all my life with my parents and younger brother. In my free time, I enjoy listening to music, reading novels, dancing, researching random things online, and of course, pulling my brother's leg whenever possible. Now, the habit of researching random things online might explain why many people tell me that I have a lot of opinions, whether it's social issues, stereotypes, or simply the way people treat one another. I tend to look at things deeply and think about them longer than I probably should. Is that called overthinking? Absolutely. At the same time, I genuinely love numbers, logic, and analyzing everything. This makes my mind a maze of tangled wires. One side wants to analyze society, while the other gets oddly excited when I finally solve a math problem. I've always aimed to balance both sides of myself, the analytical part that values structure and logic, and the creative side that enjoys debate, ideas, and self expression. A major moment that built my confidence was a school debate competition where very few expected me to win. My opponent was known for being strong and experienced, while I just stood there trying to look calm, even though I was a nervous wreck. Before the debate began, everyone had already assumed the outcome. However, once I started speaking, everything changed. I stopped thinking about what others expected from me and focused on my message instead. Somewhere during that debate, I realized that courage, confidence is not the lack of fear, but rather taking the courage to take action despite being afraid. My victory was not just the biggest surprise for the audience, but for myself as well. I think that's why I enjoy debates and public speaking, not because I enjoy standing in front of a crowd. Sometimes it's honestly terrifying, but because I like sharing ideas, challenging views, and proving to myself that I can do more than I think. I'm also very analytical. I notice little things, changes in tones, awkward silences, fake smiles, and the kind of quiet that means someone is upset, even when they say they are fine. Sometimes this helps me understand people better, but other times it just leads to a lot of overthinking. I have replayed conversations in my head so often that I could probably direct them like a Netflix drama. Despite all these deep thoughts, I'm still a very normal teenager. I procrastinate, I panic, and somehow finish everything at the last moment, acting as if that was the plan all along. I create productivity schedules and reward myself for making the schedule instead of actually following the schedule. But I do believe that all these parts of they fit together. The creative side, the logical side, the emotional side, the serious side, and the overthinking side. I would urge all of you to embrace such qualities that make you unique. After all, we are the sum total of many layers, but always one voice. And, in the wise words of Taylor Swift, I promise you that you'll never find another like me. Thank you, and over to you, Gavel Master of the Day.
That was interesting indeed. Shall we all stand up and give a standing ovation for Gavalia Viha Ghosh, who presented her icebreaker speech? She has broken the invisible but strong barriers to effective open communication, reluctance, and avoidance. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone. Please take your seats. Can we have the timer report, please?
Yeah. For speaker one, the time took was 4 minutes 35 seconds. For speaker two, the time took was 5 minutes 46 seconds. And for speaker three, the time was 6 minutes 34 seconds. Thank you.
Can we launch the polls for the best speaker, please?
Before that, one clarification. When you say speaker one, do you refer to Viha Ghosh or did you refer to Arav Gowda?
No, I refer to Viha.
Viha, okay. So, she is presenting icebreaker, so it all falls in place. So everybody qualifies and launch the vote.
Ma'am, shall I continue?
You have seen the results? Then congratulate and continue. Yeah.
Miss, I was not able to vote. On my screen, it's showing the number of votes, but not the option to vote. Miss, you are
Continue,
muted.
Tashi.
Okay. Congratulations to all the speakers for putting their best foot forward and starting off. Congratulations to the winner, Gavalier Viha Ghosh. Now the next session is table topic session. Before we begin that, let us have a quick peek into our theme today. This theme also encourages us to move beyond our comfort zones and trust ourselves in unexpected situations. Table topics is the perfect example of this idea, where speakers are challenged to think instantly and respond confidently in every time they speak. It teaches us the biggest growth happens when we take spontaneous actions without letting fear stop us. Let's now move on. I have the privilege of introducing the table topics master of the day, Galia Rena. Galia Rena is from Narayana E-Techno School. She loves reading, writing, and practically anything to do with books. Specifically, she loves fantasy and mystery. Over to you, Galia Rena, for an exciting table topics round.
Thank you, GMOD, for that amazing introduction. I'm not sure I'll be able to put on the video. Is it fine if I do it without the camera? Because there are some internet issues.
Understand. Go ahead.
Okay, so table topics is a chance for you to practice your impromptu speaking skills. The time allotted is 1 to 2 minutes. You can either raise your hand to volunteer, or if not, I shall pick someone randomly. Any volunteers for the first round?
Whoever is interested, raise your hand. Whoever is interested in participating in the table topics round, please put your virtual hand up. Usually we used to have people lining up. What happened today?
Should I pick randomly? I don't.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Oh, wait. Avni Kyal has raised her hand.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Gavalier Avni, please pick a number from 1 to 6.
Number 5.
Okay. What is the biggest risk you've taken that was worth it? I repeat, what is the biggest risk you've taken that was worth it?
Okay, so my topic is, what is the biggest risk that you have taken that was worth it? So recently I had a debate competition in my school. I was very scared to take part in it because I knew there were very amazing speakers in my school. It was firstly like we had to get selected from school and then we take were out for the so I was very scared to go there, but how my friends pushed me, and after lots of fear and after being so much scared, I finally went there. Uh, in the first round, I got selected, and by the God's grace, even in the second round, I got selected. I was so happy. We were to be taken to an engineering college for the competition. So I prepared well for the competition. There were total 5 students from my school. It was an amazing experience to go there, though I was not able to win there, but it was still worth it for me because going till that engineering college, getting selected from getting selected from the school by the teachers was was although a big opportunity, and I loved seeing that college there and how the students were all prepared for different types of activities and the band and the beautiful environment there. So in spite I did not win or other college, it was still worth it. Thank you.
That was a wonderful speech. I feel like you really picked a really good situation. Are there any volunteers for the second speaker? Okay, suppose I'll choose randomly. I'll just see if there's any guest.
There is guest
Um,
Siddharth
Siddharth has
Krishnan
raised
who
the
has raised
hand.
his hand.
Oh, sorry, I was not able to see it. Yes,
Yeah.
Siddharth.
Yes, I choose choice 2.
Okay. Why do you think people give up even when they have great or big ideas? I repeat, why do you think people give up even when they have great or big ideas?
Can I take some time to think?
Oh, yes, sure. I think you have allotted 15 seconds.
Okay, I think I can say.
You can continue.
Good evening, everyone. Today I have been given a very good topic that I have a lot of things to speak about. I think people give up when they feel that an idea that uh, when they feel that an idea that they have got is not good enough. They think that they can't make it because they think people will outsmart them or they might fail in whatever they are trying to do. So because of that, people might want to give up. People might want to lose hope in themselves. Uh, but this would only remove confidence. It would lower their morale as well. I don't think people should do that. My personal opinion is that people should work hard and gain the rewards. Because when you give up, it just doesn't feel right. Because you've worked so hard to get till here and then you're simply giving up. I feel you should bounce back, get back on your feet, and try again when you feel like giving up. Thank you.
That was a wonderful speech. Do we have any volunteers for the third round?
Viha Ghosh.
Okay, Viha, please pick a number from 1 to 6 except 2 and 5.
I'll choose 6.
Okay, your topic is people focus on action, not the intention behind it. Do you agree or disagree? I repeat, people focus on action, not the intention behind it. Do you agree or disagree?
Can I have a moment to collect my thoughts?
Sure.
Okay. I feel people value action more rather than the intention. Because in the end, what will truly make an impact will be the action of that person. For example, I may think or go about whatever I want to do, but what in the end will truly matter is that the action I did it make an impact? Was it worth it? Was it worth the risk I took? Did I help other people? When we make a decision in our day-to-day lives, we think about various things. For me, I am pedantic in my ways. I think about the rules, if it will be more ethical, if it will be according to society standards. And when you take such decisions, it is more important to see how your action will impact others. Even though your intention may be right or wrong, in the end, if I feel it helps somebody, it helps person, anybody, it impacts somebody's life, I do feel that action matters more than the intention. Thank you.
That was
Next
a
we have
lovely
Tejal.
speech. Huh? Sorry.
Sorry. Next we have Tejal.
Okay, Tejal, please pick a number from 1 to 6 except 2, 5, and 6.
I would like to take 4.
4. Okay. Who is one person you know who inspires you to act bigger? I repeat, who is one person you know who inspires you to act bigger?
One person, it's my teacher, who is my communication skills teacher at my grade 5, fifth, and she was really good in her communication skills, teaching skills, which I really liked, and I have done an anchoring for my school at least 3 to 4 times at my events. So she used to really support me using pronunciation words, clearing some doubts, and act with my voice modulations. If I am facing any difficulties with any issues, she used to really help me. And she is also in contact with me in my school. And she's also my favorite teacher. And apart from that, now she teaches us English, which I really like, and I think I am also her favorite student, as she mentioned sometimes in her skills, or we can say with talking with the teachers. At one scene, I would like to tell you guys that she also mentioned me in front of the principal ma'am to take my name for the communication and debate events. So that the thing I like about her is that she takes my side in any of the issues happened in my school, and events which I like to present my skills where I need to. Yeah, thank you.
That was a great speech. I think Gavalier.
It's time up. You've got to close
Oh,
it.
okay, okay. Can we get the timer report?
Yeah. For speaker number 1, Avni Kyal, the time took was 1 minute 47 seconds. For speaker 2, Siddharth Krishnan, was 1 minute 12 seconds. For speaker 3, Viha Ghosh, 1 minute 6 seconds. And speaker 4, Tejal, it was 1 minute 36 seconds.
Can we launch the polls?
Yeah, launch it. Just give me a minute. The poll is launched. Yeah. Now 15 out of 17 participated. Yes, 2 of us cannot vote. So I'm closing the poll, sharing the results. Yes. You can congratulate the winners. Niyati, go ahead.
Congratulations to both guests Siddharth and Gavalia Viha. You both have gotten a tie, I guess. Both of you are winners.
Congratulations to everyone who participated. Now we proceed with hand it over to the Gavel Master of the Day. Niyati?
Excuse me, I'm sorry, there's some audio issue. It just glitched out. Can you please repeat?
I said you've got to hand it over to the Gavel Master of the Day.
Sorry. I'm handing over this to Gavel Master of the Day, Tashi Singh.
Thank you. That was a super exciting session, Gavalier Niyati Rena. Now is the transition to the next segment, and this is the time to take another swipe at the theme. To conclude, think big, act bigger is more than just today's theme. It is a mindset for life. Dreaming gives us direction, but action gives us results. When we believe in ourselves, stay consistent, and dare to take bold steps, we discover that our potential is far greater than we imagined. So let us continue to think fearlessly and act courageously in everything we do. Throughout the meeting, listening and doing our roles, we indeed have been grasping meeting etiquette, information topics discussed, and do's and don'ts of public speaking. By observation, here comes the session where you get it clear nuggets, the rights and wrongs in ready-made capsules. Evaluation session. As you know, Gavlia of Nikyal will conduct the evaluation session. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Gavel Master of the Day. Dear Gaveliers, put yourself in the place of a bride. It's her marriage day. Even if the best beautician in the town gets the bride ready, unless she sees the mirror, she is not sure all is well. Similarly, a club waits the general evaluation section. Evaluation session is like a mirror. It shows us where we shine and where we need a touch up. Don't you all agree? I request the timer to share the timing guidelines. Over to you, Gavlia Sahana Sanjeev.
Thank you so much. The timing guidelines for the evaluation session is 2 to 3 minutes. The screen will turn green at 2 minutes and stay green. It will turn yellow at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and it will turn red at 3 minutes and stay red until the evaluation speech is completed. For counter grammarian, the timing is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, the screen will turn green. At 1 minute 30 seconds, it will turn yellow, and at 2 minutes, it will turn red. For all the report, the minimum time should be met for the to quality for voting in the category. Grace period of 30 seconds is allowed over the maximum time allotted. Thank you.
Now, I call upon Evaluator 1, Gavalier Hida Girish Nair, to share his reports.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Gavel members, guests, Toastmasters, and good evening to you, my speaker, Gavalier Viha. Viha, your title today was Many Layers and One Voice, and as your evaluator, I had to peel through every layer by listening actively to your speech. And you didn't just meet your objectives, but you blew it out of the water, like literally. And you took home the best speaker, which is again commendable. First of all, I would like to divide this evaluation into two layers of my own. One is the storytelling layer, the way you had expressed your ideas and opinions so clearly that I think everybody in this room have known a lot about you today. And your math loving personality to your overthinking, you have covered a lot, and I'm glad to know about you in your icebreaker. And you also added fantastic and creative elements like quotes and anecdotes, and you added it during the correct times, which is again great. Now, for the second layer is the layer you have to polish. But as it's your icebreaker, I didn't see much mistakes. You could have added a bit more voice expression, and you had utilized your time of 4 to 6 minutes, which is completely okay for your first project. And for your next project, you could even add more expression which could support your storytelling ideas on stage. Overall, Viha, you have proved that you have many layers. You have the creativity, the confidence, importantly, the courage, and you can manage time well. And this has made you a trailblazer tonight. So one day I would like to debate with you. I would like to get you know you more outside of the Gavel Club. And you have utilized the stage tonight as your first speech very effectively, and I'm glad to be your evaluator. Thank you. Over to the general evaluator.
Now, I call upon evaluator 2, Toastmaster Kiran Kapoor.
Thank you,
Over to
Jana.
you. Over to you, Toastmaster Kiran.
Thank you, Jana Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Gaveliers and distinguished guests. And special good evening to my confident Gavelier, Arav. Today, he delivered a speech on an amazing topic, my first football match, with a full of confidence. The 3 good points of your speech. Number 1, I would like to congratulations that you achieved the objective of your speech. Kudos. Number 2, your speech had a strong opening that immediately introduced the topic and memorable conclusion that wrap up the experience. Well done. Number 3, the speaker clearly shared feeling of excitement, nervousness, happiness, which made the speech more engaging. And you used very beautiful words in your speech like blood rushing in my body, heartbeat, dead shoot, small link in a big chain. Well done. And you explained the event of football very well. Now I have only one suggestion. You delivered your speech with a full speed. And see, I was unable to jot it down the points. So, when you deliver your speech, use the pause. When you use the pause, that make your speech more stronger and more understandable. So, for example, I give you one example like a small link in a big chain. I hit hard. You told like that. Okay. Small link in a big chain. Pause. Take breath. Then I hit hard. Small link in a big chain. I hit hard. So it is easy to understand what you want to convey. Overall, your speech was wonderful. I enjoyed your speech and you delivered with the full of confidence. The speech has a meaning. And you delivered your personal story in this speech. Only you have to work on the pauses. That pauses will take your speech in the next level. Thank you. Back to you, Jana Evaluator.
Now, I would like to call upon Evaluator 3, Master Ajit Krishnan, to share his.
Hello. Hello, all
You are audible.
Gravel
Yes.
Toastmasters. Am I audible?
You are. Yes.
Hello, Gavel, all young Toastmasters. It was nice seeing all of you speaking. And especially, I would like to congratulate my target speaker, Kashi Agarwal. And it was very, very, very interesting speech. And I should actually convey to you that the way you started the speech by showing the video, which has caught the attention of all the audience and made us think what is this video is going to be about. And then you took a turn and told the other side of the story. So it was actually a speech which need to have a big beginning. right? So that has come at that moment and made the audience engage at that point of time. And then you showed about another slide about the jobs that was created because of such a type of an event. That also was very, very relevant. And then the story continued actually, how the livelihoods of many people are getting affected with the various other events. Throughout the speech, I could see that how your body language, your gestures, your voice modulation, etc., were completely in sync, and the audience were able to connect. And I was also able to see at the end how you were connecting the overall speech by mentioning, whenever we are seeing anything, without coming to a judgment so fast, see the big picture, and then mentioning about the beyond the spotlight. So it was a well crafted speech delivered, okay, which has engaged the people who were listening with the support of visual aid. One suggestion which I have about the speech is actually the speech was about using the visual aids. So you used the visual aids at the beginning, but there was opportunity during the speech also to use some more visual aids. So, for example, you were mentioning about the craftsman, the artist. You could have shown some picture of that, the people who have been behind the scene, which would have engaged because it was about visual aid. And in the end, also, normally you can send one very attractive visual aid to connect the beyond the spotlight or see the big picture. But I loved the speech. It was completely engaging and it has achieved the objective. So, congratulations once again, Kashi Agarwal. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now I would like to call upon the grammarian Gavalier Dhruv Gumre to share his reports.
Am I audible? Am I
Yes, you
audible?
are.
You are.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So my grammarian reports are: Evaluator 1, Ridya Nair used word of the day one time, and she also used idiom of the day one time. Exemplary usage of word like speaker 1 use analytically one time, and there are some grammatical errors like speaker 1 in table topic section used worthed. It is not any word like worthed. She could use worth it or worthy. And evaluator 2 used I would like to congratulation you. Instead, she have to use I would like to congratulate you. And there are pronunciation errors like speaker 2 said surface, then surface. And Gavil Master of the Day, Tashi Singh, said adequate, then adequate. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Now I would like to call upon the counter Gavalier Dhruvi Joshi.
Mute. We can't hear you. I think you need to remove your this thing. Remove and speak. Can you speak again?
I'm audible now.
Yes, very well.
Yes. GMOD Tashi used once. Timer Sahana used twice and once. Grammarian Dhruv used for once. Speaker 2 Arav used for once. Speaker 3 Kashmi repeated word for once. Table topic speaker 1 Gavalier Avni used twice, once, and once. Table topic speaker 2 Siddharth used once. Table topic speaker 3 Gavalier Viha used and once and so once. Table topic speaker 4 Tejal used for more than 5 times and so for once. General evaluator Gavalier Avni used for once. Thank you. Over to you, general evaluator.
Now, I would like to call upon the active listener, Havya RC, to create an exciting session. Over to you, active listener.
Hi, here comes the test for your listening. This is pure fun. You do not have to raise your hand to answer. Just unmute your microphone now and speak out the answers you know. You don't have to wait for your turn or to be called. Let your excitement and energy shine. Can I start?
Please start. Yes.
When Arav was setting the ball in his own way, what did he feel?
It was very heavy.
Yeah. Who was there when Kashvi was showing the video? Who was there in the video?
Ambani family.
The Advani.
Yeah. What was Viha's teachers doing in an event? Ma'am?
Go ahead. What is the question?
Like I thought, I forgot who was there, who was talking about that event and all, because I forgot it. I think it must be
You
Viha.
ask the next question. What's the next question?
When the referee blow the whistle, what did Arav think?
Forget everything that he practiced.
Yeah. What was Tejal's favorite subject and why she loves
English
English?
because it has a favorite teacher.
Yeah. Correct. What did Arav Express name them?
He expressed how he felt when the referee blew the whistle, how he felt when he picked up the ball and all.
Yeah.
Is that all?
That was yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That was a great round. It seems that Tashi, Siddharth, and rest of the people were paying attention. Back to you, general evaluator.
That was an amazing session. Now, I would like to call upon the timer to share the timing reports.
Oh, which should I share? Evaluation or evaluation or
Yes, evaluation, auxiliary roles, grammarian, counter. That's it.
okay. Evaluator 1 Ritya took 2 minutes 20 seconds. Evaluator 2 Toastmasters Kiran took 2 minutes 42 seconds. And evaluator 3 Toastmaster Ajit took 2 minutes 58 seconds. For auxiliary role players, grammarian Dhruv took 1 minute 17 seconds, and our counter took for 54 seconds.
So everybody were fell within timeline. So I'll also launch the poll. Shall I? General
Yes,
evaluator.
can we launch the polls for the best evaluator?
Please congratulate the winner.
I congratulate Cavalier Hida Girish Nair for being the best speech evaluator.
No, I'm
Now,
launching the poll for the auxiliary role players.
okay, miss.
One more vote is remaining, I think. 3, 3, 3, 2, and 2. 12 out of 16 votes. So 2 more votes can come. I'm closing now. Time out. So it is 13 out of 16 votes. And congratulate the winner, please.
I congratulate our counter Dhruvi Joshi. Now it's time for my observation. The club had shared the meeting agenda, invitation, and flyer well ahead of time. The quality of these were visually appealing. The Zoom link was opened early for guests and members to join. All the role players had renamed themselves before the meeting. As the presiding officer, Anika Kohli was not able to join. Our councillor Girija ma'am took up the role. The meeting started well on time. Every role player was introduced amazingly by our GMOD Tashi Singh. All the roles were taken up before the meeting started. The GMOD introduced and explained the meeting theme very well. She introduced me, that is, the general evaluator, very well. She even introduced the table topic master properly. The grammarian introduced the word of the day and the idiom of the day appropriately, which was challenging and appropriate, fitting to the theme of the meeting. The gavel master of the day was very well introduced the timer. The timer demonstrated changing colors of the timer virtual background well and introduced the role within the allotted time. The GMOD introduced the R counter. The table topic were quite appropriate for the group and the theme. The table topic master conducted an amazing session. Even the Zoom master did an amazing job spotlighting everyone. Thank you. Over to you, Gavel Master of the Day.
Thank you.
நிறைய பேர் கொடுத்திருந்தேன் அது நான் அப்போ கொடுத்தது
Thank you for your invaluable observations, General Evaluator. Let me conclude with 3 insightful quotes on today's theme. Believe big, The size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. Think little goals and expect little achievements. Think big goals and win big success. Thinking big precedes big achievements. The above quotes give us the most important message on today's theme. Over to you, presiding officer. अरे भाई क्या था ये?
Presiding officer of today, now Anika is there and she will speak. Anika, if you can put on the video, fine. Otherwise, you can speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gavel Master of the Day, for such a brilliant and engaging meeting today. Before I begin, I would like to mention that as we started the meeting a little late, the agenda could not be formally passed. However, there were no corrections to the agenda, except for the absence of Cavalier Krithveer Singh as book reviewer, a role that is a truly value-adding feature of our club and was certainly missed today. First of all, I'd like to thank a few people who made this session truly memorable. A huge thank you to our Gavel Master of the Day, Gavilier Tashi, for leading us through today's theme with such warmth, confidence, and enthusiasm. Heartfelt appreciation to our General Evaluator, Gavilier Avni, for delivering such a structured and comprehensive evaluation segment. Your insights, as always, were incredibly valuable. Congratulations to our speakers, Cavalier Viha for confidently delivering her icebreaker speech, Cavalier Arav for such an inspiring speech, and Cavalier Kashfi for helping us look beyond the spotlight through a thoughtful idea. Hridya Girish Nair, Toastmaster Kiran Kapoor, and Toastmaster Ajit Krishnan for your sharp observations and detailed feedback on all the speeches. Kudos to all the role players of today's meeting. Cavalier Avni Kyle for opening the meeting with such poise and clarity as Sergeant at Arms. Cavalier Dhruvi Joshi, our counter, and grammarian Dhruv Gumare for helping us become more mindful of our language and speaking habits. A special mention to Cavalier Havya and Cavalier Sahana for your excellent reports and steady presence throughout the meeting. Thank you to all the table topic speakers along with Cavalier Niyati for keeping us energy high and the session lively. To everyone who contributed and participated, thank you for making this meeting such a success. And of course, we cannot forget our guests. Thank you so much for joining us and making the meeting even more vibrant and enjoyable with your presence. Before we conclude, we still have our primary role player poll, I think. Okay. So can we take a moment to capture the group photo and give ourselves a well-deserved virtual round of applause?
To the winner of the day, the main role player, Toastmaster, Gavel Master of the Day. Please, everybody, switch on the photograph and let's have a group photograph. Yes. Meenal, Anika, can you all, those if you can, please put it on. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And my special thanks to Toastmaster Ajit, Toastmaster Kiran for being a part of this occasion. It made a great difference by getting inputs from somebody from outside the club. And if you want to share things and discuss things, you can go ahead. I have to sign off because I have the next meeting. So I will be leaving, and after you all have any discussion, and if you want to share anything with me, you can share it later. Okay? If you have any discussion and if there is any important point that you want to share with me, please do so. Master
Ma'am,
Ajit, would you like to say anything before I leave?
No, thank you so much for inviting me. It was nice and very. And I was not knowing actually it was children who will be participating, but the energy and how they are shaping up are really very good. They will be future leaders, and I wish them very best actually.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
ma'am, will you share the certificates later?
Yeah, certificates will be shared later. Okay? Yeah.
Thank you.
Shall we
Bye,
close the
ma'am.
meeting? Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.